Hey everybody, it's a Crafty Share for another video. I just want to say before I get started, I know it's been a while since I've made a video, and I will explain all of that at the end. Or I can just do it now. Let's just do it now and get it over with and get it out of the way, and then we can talk about yarn stuff. So, I went on vacation from, let me look here. So I went on I started vacation on the 20th and went to the 23rd. Well, the 18th of September, I started talking to this guy, and he was really nice in the beginning, and we were talking. I talked to him while I was on vacation, and then he started pressuring me about wanting to meet and stuff, and I didn't realize it at the time that he was acting like my ex-boyfriend, who was a control freak. So I was talking to him, and I started arguments with my mom and my grandparents, and I finally realized that that he was isolating me from my family. I had to be on the phone with him, or texting him, or videoing with him for all day long, 24/7. I had to be in constant contact with him. Then he started to want to know, like, where I was, who I was with, what I was doing there, why I was there. And it got to the point where, he started saying some really crazy things. I won't go into detail, but, the 26th, I realized what was happening and what he was doing, and I ended things with him, and I blocked him from all of my social media, all of my chatting apps, my life completely. So he was isolating me, and I was emotionally and physically drained, exhausted. I stopped watching YouTube videos. I wasn't able to watch them. I wasn't able to make one when I got back home. I wasn't able to watch TV. I had to, like I said, I had to be on the phone with him or video chatting with him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And when I broke up with him, I was physically and emotionally drained. I was exhausted. So, Wednesday, I went up to my great-grandparents' house, and I told my mom I broke it off with him that morning. I just told him that it was over, which is the 26th. So I broke it off with him, told him that this wasn't going to work, and blocked him from everything. And then I called my mom and told her, and called my grandma and told her, and I felt a lot better. He was also downgrading me because of my weight, and telling me that I wasn't going to meet anybody who would love me like he loved me, and when he was crying, it was like fake tears, I guess, which is like crocodile tears. So, long story short, I am back. I do apologize for letting him, take over my life, and I'm back now. Wednesday, when I went to my mom, or when I called my mom that morning, I was like, I need to do something. I need to get out of the house. She's like, well, let me take you out for breakfast. So we went out for, it was technically lunch. So we went out for lunch, and then I asked her to take me to Joann's. She took me to Joann's. I got some money from my gram and her. So I got some money from my gram, some from my mom, and I went to Joann's, and I bought yarn because that's what I wanted to do, and that's what made me happy. So I have a yarn haul. It's kind of a big one. It's not like a lot, it's just like big skeins that I've been wanting for a while, but they're always a little too expensive. So like I said, I'm back. I do apologize. When I went to my mom's, when I went to my great-grandparents' house, it was 2:30. I took my medicine, and I went to bed. And I did not wake up until, I didn't even get up to go to the bathroom, that's how tired I was. So I took my pills at 2:30, and I didn't wake up until 12 o'clock the next morning. I was that exhausted. So he's out of my life. I need a break from guys. I know it'll happen sooner or later. I know it'll happen one of these days when at least expected, but he really emotionally and physically drained me, and he turned me into somebody I didn't want to be. And it was hard, because he was like, okay, here's the crazy part. So we started talking on the 11th of September, which was a Tuesday. Friday, he bought wedding rings for us. That's how crazy he was. He said he spent like $4,000 on wedding rings. And his brother was going to charge him $150 to come see me. But he said he didn't have $150. But he had $4,000 to spend on wedding rings. I should have known then that something wasn't fishy. Something was fishy, but anyway, it's over, done with. I'm moving on. So, you guys came here for the yarn. By the way, I had a wonderful vacation although I went with my mom and everybody. My mom hurt her back one Thursday as soon as we got there, and she was laid up in our hotel room the whole entire weekend. So she had a pretty bad Halloween holiday. She had a pretty bad vacation. But like I said, you guys came for the yarn stuff, so let's get into the yarn stuff. Let's do whips first because I don't have very many of them. So my first whip is a corner-to-corner scarf, and it looks like this, and this is a flamenco, and I'm really sorry that is blowing out. So I'm making a scarf. I don't know, I have like this much left, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to break into another skein or not. But the funny thing is I had to get yarn for a commission, and I thought she wanted pink and she wanted purple, and that has pink and purple in it. So I bought like 3 of them. Okay. Turns out I already had 4 of them at the house, so I had 7 of them altogether. So, yeah. So my second whip, I guess, is made with Caron Kindness. It is 100% polyester, machine washable and dryable. It is a number 4, but this does not look like a number 4. It looks like a number 3. It is 6.3 ounces, 178 grams, 310 yards, and 283 meters. And it's the color Blue Ribbon Varg. And it's going to be another corner-to-corner something. I have no idea. I don't know if I'm going to make it into a blanket, or if I'm going to leave it and make it into a shawl, or, well, I've already started decreasing, so I guess it's going to have to be a scarf. But this yarn is very scratchy, so I don't really know. So that's whip number 2, and I've frogged that yarn so many times, it's ridiculous. I guess that's really all. Oh, I have one more whip. I just started this, like, tonight, because my groom told me I wasn't allowed to make anything, and then all day today and all day yesterday, I've had kind of a crochet block. Like, I want to work on so many things, but I don't want to work on so many things. Like, I don't want to work on things that I have started. I want to start something new, and I started this, and I got pretty far. So, I am making, yes, it is pink. It's not red. So, I am making a ripple blanket. This is the first ripple blanket I've ever made. Usually I have a lot of problems with ripple blankets, but this one is going very, very well for me. So, I don't know if maybe it was the pattern that I tried before, but I really, really like it. So, I'm just basically using up a cake of yarn, and whatever I have left will go into my pet mats because I still haven't dropped them off. And yes, my cousin's car does not like me, and it gave me a boo-boo when I either got in it or out of it, so yeah, this is gonna be a lap gan. Basically what I'm doing is I'm using a 5mm hook for that. Basically I'm just taking a skein of yarn and using it up until I don't have enough to do any more rows. So that's my last whip. Now let's get into finished objects because I do have some. It's not a lot. I will show these ones first because I had to take these ones downstairs because these are going. So, speaking of going somewhere, so you guys remember the Pablo hat that I made? It was the blue one with like the little propeller thing on his head. That is what is going all the way to Canada. So one of my hats is going to be in Canada. And I have one, and this one is going to New York. So I made a scarf, and the colors are Purple Mainstays and Grenadine, Red Heart Super Saver. This is just to fold it in half. I've never met the person that it's going to, but I did something different that I never did before. So what I did was I started with I did double crochet the foundation row double crochet. I didn't chain, I just did the double crochet foundation row, and then I went around it in purple. As you can see, I have square edges or ends, so I went around it in purple, then in pink, then in purple again. And this is really long. Like, this is folded in 4s. And I also made her a hat. And I made the hat a little big because, like I said, I've never met the lady. One of my groom's co-workers, his friend, lives in New York, and it gets cold in New York, and he wanted me to make a hat and a scarf set for her. So I did. Now the only other commission I have is to make another Snoopy scarf. But my groom's boss doesn't need that till like around Christmas time. So I'll probably start that in November and give it to him then. So that has to go downstairs next time I go downstairs, which will be really soon because, oh Jesus, that's a knife. But I have to go downstairs soon because I'm drinking Red Mountain Dew and I'm almost out. So my other finished objects is I made another, I'm like in a scarf kick. So I made this scarf. It is Caron Simply Soft in the peacock colorway, I think. It's the one with the blues and greens. And I used one skein for this. And it came out to a pretty, don't want to choke myself, but it came out to a pretty good size. So that's that one. And then I made this one, and this is some of the yarn that Randy has sent me. It was a sweet roll in the color Blueberry Swirl. I still have one left, but it made a nice size scarf. And this is in the stitch that I created myself. It's not really a stitch, it's just patterning of V-stitches and double crochets. If you can see that. I really like doing that because my favorite type of stitch is the V-stitch and double crochet. So then I made this really short scarf. It's really small, so I don't know who will get it. But it is in Water Lily, I do believe. I got it from Joann's. It was a Red Heart with Love. I think that's the colorway, but I'm not sure. So I finished it. I also finished a red one. And this is in my own stitch patterning. And it is just in Mainstays Red. This is some homespun, and it is in the Fiesta colorway. I used an entire skein of this, and this is like a real nice fall autumny, and I just basically did V-stitches for this one, but I really like it. This is a whole skein, so it turned out really long. I also made this one. This yarn's kind of scratchy, so I don't know how well it would do. But I used one of the stitches in one of my books, and it's the Primrose stitch, and I like it, so I might be doing this stitch again. Is that all? I guess that is it. That is all of my finished objects. Okay, now we're getting into my purchases. Like I said, I was going through a hard time, and my mom usually tells me no when I ask to go to Joann's, but she felt bad for me and actually took me. So all of the yarn that I got, I think, was on clearance. But before I do that, I want to show you the books that I ordered off of Amazon. So I ordered this one, Adorable Amigurumi, Cute and Quirky Crocheted Critters. And back here is some more of them. You got a little bat, you got a dragonfly, a dragon, a cyclops, a dust bunny, a yeti, and then on the front you have a couple more of them. So I thought that one was cute. I also got this one, Amigurumi Pets, and the one I like about this is it has dogs and cats in it, but it has like different legs and body and stuff. So it has heads, it has tails, it has legs, it has ears. So, I mean, it has different body shapes. It has different legs. So you can basically make like any dog you want. It has different tails. And then it has like a dog breed on the back thing. And it does the same thing with cats. And then it has other animals like a turtle, a fox, a pig, a monkey, a hamster, a dragon, a bear, a little sloth, which I thought was really cute. So I got that book. And I also got Amigurumi Monsters. And I cannot wait until December because I get money for Christmas and they're coming out with the Amigurumi Monsters 2. But it doesn't come out till November, so I'm definitely going to be getting that. And I'm definitely going to be getting some more Amigurumi books. There was a lot of them on Amazon that I wanted, but these 3 right here were the ones that I really, really wanted. I really, really wanted the monster one. Now, the one my Graham really likes is this bad boy right here. And the only reason why she likes it is because he has like big fingernails and toenails. But I don't have the size safety eyes that he needs. He needs 21mm safety eyes. So, but yeah, I thought that book was really cute. So now let's get into the yarn haul because I went a little cray-cray. Because I've been wanting these for a while now. I'm gonna get it all up here and then I will show you. And I also have some things in mind. Oh my word, I'm running out of room. But don't worry. Don't worry. I really need to stop buying yarn. But who really stops buying yarn? I mean, now Randy, I will give her credit. She is doing an awesome job. Okay, so let's start out with the stuff that I bought at Walmart because there's not that much of it. So I've been seeing, I need to take a breath. I've been seeing these at Walmart now for a while since they came out. And I'm going to make scarves out of them because that's what I pretty much need right now. And pretty much all of what I'm going to show you is eventually going to be a scarf. So I got this one. And by the way, these are the Comfy Cotton Blends. They're 7 ounces, 200 grams, 392 yards, and 358 meters. Machine washable and dryable. It is 50% cotton and 50% polyester. It is a number 3. And this color is Soothing Lavender. It's basically pink and purples and whites with a little bit of blue. But that's what that one looks like. I also got this one. And this one is Stained Glass. Now, this one is my all-time favorite. It is called Flower Garden. And I absolutely love this one. So I got those. I also got 2 things of thread. This blue one right here is Peacock. And the reason why I got these is because I've been wanting to make angels for the nursing homes. The only problem with that is Walmart does not, it has like 4 or 5 colors. And if I really was thinking about it, I would have went to Joann's and got more colors because Walmart has black, white, off-white, pink, and this color. So, they don't really have a lot of a selection. Plus, I have red, white, and blue that I need to find, and I can't find right now, and it's driving me crazy. So, these are Red Heart Classic Crochet Thread, 100% mercerized cotton, 300 yards, 274 meters. And like I said, this blue color right here is Peacock. And this pink right here is called Orchid Pink. So I got those 2. I also got Mandala. I really like this one. It's the gnome, and I know I have like a couple of these, and I don't know what it is about this cake, but I really like this cake for some reason, and I kept gravitating towards it. So I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it in my cart and be done with it. I've also been looking at the new Mandala baby colors, and I really like this one, even though it's not really my colors, but I really liked it. So I got one of them. If you're not familiar with Mandala, it is 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, and 540 meters. Machine washable and dryable. It is 100% acrylic, and it is a number 3. And that's what that one looks like knitted up. And this one is called Pixie Hollow. I got another one, Mandala Baby. And this one is called Echo Caves. And guess why I got it? Blue. I like blue, you know this. Now all the stuff that I got at Joann's. So I went to Joann's because you know my story. I told it to you guys. I was having a really rough week. I was exhausted. My mom was like, you look like a zombie. You need to go home and relax. And here's another funny thing about the whole situation. He laughed at me because I crocheted, and he kept saying, oh, you're getting your granny stuff out. But his mom crocheted. That doesn't make any sense to me. He laughed at me while I was crocheting. But his mom crochets. I was like, I don't know what to do about that anymore. So I got 3 of these. They're Red Heart, Stellar. Yeah, Red Heart Stellar. I got 3 of them, and the colorway is called Deep Space. To me, it looks like the, homespun. Yeah, the homespun. And there is only, getting caught in my scissors. So this is a super bulky, number 6. Machine wash cold, gentle cycle dry flat. It is 99% acrylic and 1% metallic. Okay, so, of course that one has a sticker over it. This one doesn't, I don't think. Okay, so these are 4 ounces, 113 grams, 80 yards, and 73 meters. So I got the 3 that they have. So I got 3 of them because I'm eventually going to make a scarf out of them. And I didn't think 2 would be enough. I also got, and I got them for $2.47 each. They were on sale. The one thing about my Joann's anymore is they have like 6 places where there's clearance stuff. In my Joann's, their main clearance where I liked it was right beside the cupcake yarn and the parfait layers and the other one that they got, the DK cakes. It was right beside there, and I liked it because they had a lot of pretty yarn. But I wanted to get some other stuff. So I got this homespun, and it is in the color Barley, and I got it for $3.97. And these are 98% acrylic, 2% other fiber, 6 ounces, 170 grams, 185 yards, and 169 meters. So I made a scarf out that Fiesta scarf out of this. This is the color Barley. So I also got they had 2 of them, and I got the Red Heart Super Saver Fair Isle and the newspaper Fair Isle, so it's black, gray, and white. The information on this is 100% acrylic. It's a 4, 5 ounces, 241 grams, 236 yards, 215 meters. I also got the Flamenco Fair Isle, which is the pink and purple. It looks like there's a little bit of bleeding in that, so I'm excited to see how that works up. I also got this one because I love, you know me and blues. I love blues. And I think it was marked, I don't know if it was marked down or not, but like, look. Right here. See that? I can fix that, I think. But this is called, I have no idea how you even say that word. So I will let you guys pronounce that word. But this is Red Heart with Love, and it has a sale for $5.99. And I don't know if that's how much I paid for it or not. Now, the rest of the stuff I got are big. And now that I got the Ripple blanket, you know, underneath my belt, I'm really thinking that these would be really pretty as Ripple blankets. I might have to get another one, but we'll talk about that later. So, they had the ombre yarn on sale, Red Heart ombre on sale. And at first when I seen it, I was like, no way. Because at Walmart, they're like $6. At Joann's, they're like almost $10 or something like that. And they were on sale for $4.97. And I got one of each color that they had, except for the one, because I already have two of the sea coral one. I just need to find it. They must like purple ombre, because I swear to God there's 3 purple ombre yarns. So we'll show those ones first. So I got this pretty one. And this one is violet. And it is like really pretty. It's like a deep purple and light purple and all that. They also had this one, and this one's falling apart. They also had this one, and this one's purple. But I thought there was a grape one also. Am I right on that? I mean, I can look. I have it over there somewhere. So this is the purple one. If you're not familiar with these, it is 10 ounces, 283 grams, 482 yards, 440 meters. It is 100% acrylic, and it is a medium 4, so I got that one. And of course, I had to get the blue one, and this is Baja Blue. It looks gray, but it's really blue. And I definitely got a gray one. And this is in the anthracite colorway. I really like it. So yes, now my bed is completely full. And now I have to figure out where I'm going to put those. So I think that is it for tonight. Wow, 33 minutes. Just know that I am okay. I am still emotionally a little bit upset. And a little bit emotionally drained, I think. I have been catching up on my sleep because he, wanted to talk all the time. He wanted to talk the wee hours of the morning. And I needed my sleep. And I just got a notification that Ross over at Smells Like Yarn uploaded another podcast. Sheesh. I'm gonna have to get caught up. When I was talking to him, I was so far behind on everything. All of my shows, all of my YouTube videos that I had to watch. So lately, we're supposed to have a shoot today, but last night my pap just was not good. He was completely fine, and then all of a sudden it hit him like a ton of bricks, and he was throwing up, and then he came up to go to bed and was throwing up here, and I pretty much knew we weren't going to our shoot today, but that was okay because his health is way more important than our shoots. And then today he woke up and he was completely fine. So, like I said, we didn't get to go to our shoot today, but that's completely fine. We have one more, which is like 2 weeks away. So we're all ready to go if we can go to that one. If not, that's completely fine with me. But yeah, I'm finally starting to catch up to everybody that I was missing. Although I think once I upload this video, I'm gonna just stand here or sit here and crochet until it uploads, and then I'm gonna get my butt to bed. So that is it for today. Thank you everybody for asking me where I was and if I was okay. My pap is slowly getting better. My grandma took him to the hospital, and turns out he has vertigo. He's on medicine for it, and hopefully he gets better in time. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So I want to say thank you again for everybody who messaged me wondering where I was and how I was doing and stuff. Like I said, I am doing better. I just need to get caught up on my sleep that I've lost the whole 3 weeks me and that guy were talking. So, thank you everybody, and I hope you guys have a great week. Tomorrow, or technically today, it is 12:17 a.m. on the 1st of October. Holy crap. But I will let you guys go. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.